This video demo shows how Texture dispatches Tesla commands through their official monitoring API. In this video, we'll use our internal Texture dashboard to see the device strategy change in real time. Let's do a quick refresh on the page and make sure that we have the latest data. You can see it's currently charging and the grid status is idle, meaning it's not interacting with the grid, and the current strategy is in self-consumption mode. From our live API docs, we're going to make sure that we have the correct payload to run the command. So let's take a look. From here, we're going to pull in the device ID. We're going to make sure that the operating mode is changed to discharge. We're going to make sure that we have enable grid interaction set to true. That way it can communicate with the grid, and then we're also going to change the battery reserve level. You don't have to do that. It's not necessary for this demo, but we are just to show that it's going to change. All right, and we ran our command. You can see that our commands are asynchronous, so we immediately see a pending response. Jumping back into our dashboard, we can refresh and scroll down and see that the command has been completed to discharge the battery to the grid. The strategy is now in time of use mode as of this time, and you can see that we're going to have to wait until our next polling interval in 5 minutes to see the export. Okay, if we quickly refresh, we'll see that our next polling interval has came through, and so we can now see that the battery has changed status. You can see the chart did change slightly. It's just one data point, so it's not that big of a difference so far, but you can see that we now are exporting to the grid in the time of use mode. We have a few different views as well as far as charge rate, grid energy, grid power, etc., which is really exciting to see. And you can see that those data points are reflected here below, so you can look and see how the device is performing. Now, if we go back into our API docs, we're just going to reset this battery to its original operating strategy. So we're just sending reset command. If we go back into our internal dashboard, refresh, we'll now see that it's back in that self-consumption mode. It's the next time we have a polling interval, we'll see this go back to idle, the grid status go back to idle, and that's it. That's how we officially command Tesla devices here at Texture through the monitoring API. Let us know if you have any questions. Thanks so much for watching.